Alright guys, working on a piece by Scott Joplin today called Maple Leaf Rag, one of his most popular. And so forth. Hello, I'm Sean Cheek. Welcome to my videos from SeanCheek.com. I always put the free part 1 on YouTube. The rest of the lessons for this entire piece, as well as many other lessons, are on my website, SeanCheek.com. And listen, if you have any trouble reading music at all, you need to do my Sight Reading Boot Camp series to get you jump started into reading better and faster. If you have any trouble reading music and doing that quickly, try those out on my site first. Anyway, let's get started here. I'm going to assume you already can read some piano music first, okay? So we're going to jump right in. This is not for beginners here, so I'm going to assume you can read music already a little bit or a lot. We're going to start with the key signature here. We have 4 flats in the key signature, which means we're going to be flatting the letters B, E, A, and D automatically, okay? So B flat, E flat, A flat, and D flat are automatically flats, okay? Now, so we are in the key of A flat. For that, we're in our time signature is 2/4, so we're counting 2 beats per measure. And 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and. Now, the good way to practice this is to take one measure at a time, do left hand till you get it down, do right hand till you get it down, then put them together, and then work on the next measure the same way. So that's the way I tend to work on things. So let's look at the left hand. We're going to start out with 2 octaves here. We're going to start out with an E flat octave. Okay, these 2 notes are E flats. These E's are automatically flat, right? And then we come up to an A flat octave in the left hand. So bum, bum. Now once we get to this chord, it's a 3-note chord, and we're going to have E flat on the bottom, A flat in the middle, and middle C on top. And then this chord's the same thing. And then this octave is an A natural octave. It would have been flat because of the key signature, but the natural signs tell us to do A natural. Okay, so bum, 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 bum. Alright, now let's look at the right. Well, make sure you get that down, okay? Do it over and over and over again. I'm just continuing in the video. You'll probably have to pause it and work on that for a little bit to get that down. Then when you're ready, we'll try the right hand. Let's take a look at the right hand. Now let's do this. It's a chord in the right hand. The notes, we're going to get the notes under our fingers, and then we're going to look how it's written here. But E flat on the thumb, A flat with your 2 finger, C with your 4th finger. Some people like to use their 3rd finger, whatever you want. And then E flat on the top. That's an A flat major chord. Now to play the notes, we just play one at a time. A flat, and then the E flat octave, and then the A flat, and then the C, and then the E flat octave, and then a G at the end. So it's bum, 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 G. But notice how I have my hand in position already before I start. Okay? Dum, bum, 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 bum. Now putting hands together is a little bit tricky. Alright? You want to... I like to draw these lines in between. It helps. You see where they play together and where they don't. Right hand comes in between. Left hand comes in between. Kind of like that. So you can see left, right, together, right, together. Okay, because you got to line them up. Alright? So left, left. Then the right hand plays the A flat. And then we come together on that chord. Then the right. And then together. And then right. And then left. And the right. Now let's go in tempo very slowly from here to here. And go. Okay, this is going to take a while for you to get this. Do it several times. Again, if you have trouble reading these notes, you need to do my boot camp series first on SeanCheek.com. Now let's look at the left hand on the next measure. Okay, first we start out with an octave, like we always do. B flat octave. These are B flats. Now look at the chord here. On the bottom we have an E flat, and then above that a G, and then above that a D flat. So E flat, G, D flat. Two of those, 1, 2, and then this octave goes back to the E flat octave like we started with. Okay, so if I start on this measure and play this measure, is what I have for left hand. Now let's look at right hand. We have, again, a chord. The notes this time are E flat on the one finger, your thumb, and then G with your two finger, B flat with your third, and then the high E flat, the fifth finger. Okay, and it's bum, 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 is the rhythm. Bum, 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 bum. And you're going to put hands together there, there, and then the right hand comes in between. And the left hand is going to come in, but it's tied. You don't play these two notes on the right hand, right? Because of the tie there. Right? I'm assuming you know what a tie is if you're this advanced that you're playing Maple Leaf Rag. Alright. Okay, so let's play hands together on this measure, the second measure. And go. Again. Sometimes I miss those notes. Now if we try both measures from the beginning, that far at a slow tempo, we have this. Now the good thing about music is it repeats a lot. So, this repeats. Exactly what we've already learned in measure 1 and measure 2. The only difference is you have another E flat octave at the end there. You can see at the top in the right hand. And if I start right here, I have. So at the end goes left, right. Let's do that again from here. And go. Now I'm going to do the whole line for you, okay? Whole line from the beginning to the end. Ready, go. And 1. Well, there's your free part 1. I hope you enjoy it. I'll see you on SeanCheek.com.